All right, we've got to talk about a story going really viral right now, picking up some traction online. And frankly, I don't really know how to preface this video because it's just so absurd and so insane. The man on your screen is a mayor in Ohio, a MAGA-aligned mayor. His name is Wesley Dingus. That's his real name, the mayor of Butler, Ohio. He was charged with a set of crimes. The story gets really fascinating. So we're going to talk about it. And it relates to the fact that we have talked before about a lot of MAGA-aligned elected officials who seem to be charged with crimes more often. That side of the aisle, charged with crimes relating to children. They talk a lot about protecting the kids. We talked about R.J. May, a representative in South Carolina who won Moms for Liberty State Rep of the Year. I think in 2023, he was charged with a host of crimes relating to children. His whole platform was protecting the kids. Matt Gaetz almost became, the head of the DOJ. He reportedly slept with a 17-year-old girl. We have good evidence of that. James Fishback, a MAGA, America First aligned individual in Florida who has serious allegations against him having a relationship with a 17-year-old when he was 27. It goes on and on and on. And we have another one. So we're going to talk about it. We're going to hop right into it. Before we do, my name is Chris Mowrey. I do a daily episode here on the Adam Mockler channel. So if you enjoy this type of content, there's a link right down below to my YouTube channel. You can actually subscribe to both me and Adam Mockler right down below. It goes such a long way. You guys have shown so much love lately over on the Chris D. Mowrey channel. And truly, I appreciate it. You guys are the best. All right, I'm warning you to just prepare yourself, okay? Let's just hop right into it. I'm going to hit play and we'll talk a little more after.
Dingus is facing 2 counts of voyeurism after he was allegedly caught on camera sniffing a teen girl's underwear. I went to Butler and spoke with the chief of police, Eric Winbickler, who wouldn't say much.
It's basically that the village council is aware of the incident and the charges, and they're going to be discussing it here, undetermined date, but sooner than later.
He referred me to the Richland County Sheriff's Office.
We'll be more than happy to give you all the information that we have for the public records request, but at this point, we think the report speaks for itself.
Okay. All right. Well, I'll be glad to receive that.
The report states that the victim placed a hidden camera in her bedroom after suspecting Dingus had been in there before when she wasn't home. She said video showed that he picked up 2 pairs of her underwear and smelled them for several seconds. Dingus was in court this morning. He was released on the 10th.
So that's the story. That's what's going viral right now. This MAGA mayor. Before we get to a couple other videos about this quickly, mayor charged with voyeurism after allegedly sniffing teen girls' underwear. Again, this is a man by the name of Wesley Dingus is his name, and records show that on January 13th, a Richland County Sheriff's Office sergeant was contacted by Children's Services after authorities were sent a video showing an adult male going through a child's bedroom, picking up her underwear and smelling it. Again, this is his mugshot, Butler Mayor Wesley Dingus. The following day, a Richland County Sheriff's deputy and a Richland County Children's Services representative, went to the reported victim's high school to speak to her with her about what happened. According to the records report, she told officials that she was suspicious that Wesley Dingus had been going into her bedroom, so she purchased a small video camera to set up there. Authorities said the girl told them she had received a notification on her phone that motion was detected in her bedroom about 15 minutes after she left school that day, and we saw him doing things on the video. And so Dingus is scheduled to be in Mansfield Municipal Court on Thursday. As I record this, it's Friday, so that would be next week, I believe. Let's take a look at this. I mean, this story is just so insane. Why does this always happen to like these MAGA-aligned individuals? Let's take a look. That's right. That's I mean, that video is so disturbing. That's yeah, that's the MAGA family values right there. And again, it relates like so. I don't know how to bring some type of like actual correlation to this, but again, we've talked about several elected officials who end up falling down this realm, and it's so fascinating that it relates to, again, like Donald Trump is actively protecting either pedophiles or protecting himself or both with the Epstein files. And we've talked so much about that on this channel. And it's like, why is this just becoming so indicative of people in the MAGA movement, the MAGA realm? We've also made several videos, and I've made now 2 videos on my channel about there's at least 3 different instances of MAGA individuals harassing children at these ICE walkout protests. There's ICE protests at high schools and middle schools around the country. They walk out with signs. And for some reason, MAGA feels the need to always harass children. We now have 2 separate individuals who are on camera assaulting children And MAGA individuals getting that upset. This is one of those videos. Take a look. I mean, that is a literal grown man who, by the way, was arrested for assault on a minor, on a child, who, you know, was driving in his truck, started yelling stuff, being like pro-ICE. Something happened. I think someone threw a water bottle. He got upset. He gets out of the car and he starts a fight. And it's like, oh my God, what is going on? What is up these days? And again, I made a video on my channel. I made a video about this event. Then the next day I went to record a video. Another one had popped up, a woman who was like on video punching kids who got in their face with phones, being like, oh, I'm pro MAGA, I'm pro ICE. Like, I care a lot about politics. I care so much about what I do. And also thank you so much for allowing me to do what I do and watching these videos. If I drove down the street and saw some weird like pro MAGA walkout at a school, like, I don't know, different reality, pro Epstein like files, pro whatever, MAGA walkout, like, I would keep driving. Like, I obviously care deeply about this, but I wouldn't do that. I'm 24. I'm not going to like engage with 16-year-olds. Is that a crazy concept these days? I don't know. I don't know. And again, in relation to the Epstein ordeal, French prosecutors to investigate diplomat as part of Epstein probe. The Paris prosecutor's office said it was looking into 3 new complaints with links to the files and revisiting an earlier investigation into an Epstein associate who died in 2022. Part of the reason I'm bringing this up, apologies, let me scroll down so you can see this, because right now in the United States, like, where's other countries arresting people for these crimes, investigating people for these crimes? Everyone's looking at us and being like, what the hell are they doing? And as an American, if you're watching this from overseas, I'm asking the same question. That might not mean much to you these days, but I just want to let you know, I am asking the same questions. We're all just like, what is going on in the United States? There's a massive cover-up taking place by the federal government. And for once, the vast majority of Americans know that. Right? We've seen polling that 70%, I don't remember the last time 70% of Americans agreed on anything. 70% of Americans feel like something is being concealed in the Epstein files. A majority, not 70%, but like 52% feel like Trump is hiding something. So that's pretty significant. But the fact that, you know, at this point, it feels like nothing's going to come of it is so unbelievably disappointing. And again, I talked a little bit about some of these cases, but one that I've talked about a lot. MAGA Republican resigns after being charged with soliciting sex from a minor. This is Justin Ecorn, arrested the same day that he tried to make Trump derangement syndrome a recognized mental illness. Think about that. The same day he was trying to pass this law as a recognized mental illness. Senator Justin Ecorn, Grand Rapids in the Minnesota Senate. There's so many examples. Justin Ecorn, RJ May, Matt Gaetz, James Fishback. And this story that we started with is just so, I can't believe it. We live in such a ridiculous society. The MAGA family values. Let me know what you think of all this in the comments down below. I really appreciate you watching this video. Truly, it means the world. Once again, my name is Chris Mowrey. I do a daily show here on the Adam Mockler channel, so make sure you check out my YouTube channel. The link in the description down below. And make sure you subscribe to both me and Adam Mockler down below. I appreciate all of you. Do something fun and relaxing this weekend. I'm proud of each and every one of you. I know keeping up the good fight every single day is tiring. It's tiring, but you're doing a great job. I'm proud of you. Make sure you register to vote. Midterms coming up. I will see you in the next video.